Welcome to Northwynd 2, episode 25. In this episode, I'm going to be doing Epic Garl's Tomb in Three Barrel Cove, and I am level 25. On the quest side of things, I really haven't done much Reaper questing at this level range, or at this level because, well, I've been doing a lot of gear farming. Really, the only Reaper quest that I did was my guild leader and I over here on Caneth ran a Gibbers run, and I actually pulled a Gibbers blade, and neither one of us needed it, so that was very sad to leave a Gibbers in a chest. It's not the first time I've seen it happen, but you know what? It always sucks when it does. And other than that, let's see, he wanted to get flagged for web, so I ran him through chain 1, 2, and 3. And then I've been doing a lot of gear farming. I've been running a lot of Madness of Crowds. And, I was farming it on Legendary Hard, but I actually started farming it on Legendary Elite. And even at level 25 on Legendary Elite, no problem whatsoever. In fact, I thought about making that the level 25 episode just to show, like, even at level 25, you can start farming that on Legendary Elite. Maybe I'll do that for the next episode. We'll see. And I was actually having really bad luck trying to pull the Legendary Armor, Shield, and Sickle, but tonight I did pull the Shield and the Sickle. So I'll be showing those at level 29 when I can wear those. And I'm going to keep farming for the armor so that hopefully I'll have all three of those pieces by the time I reach level 29. I can talk about the Legendary set at that point. And I've also been farming Into the Mist for the Legendary Silver Thread Cloak. So that's what I've been doing. And I'm actually way past level 26 at this point. I'm half a million into, I think, into 26, like halfway through 26. So I'll be taking 26 after this episode. I don't have any more Reaper points, still sitting at 9, and I don't expect to get any more than that during this series. On the gear side, I did recraft my trinket. So I put, now it's got Evocation Focus 5, Healing Amplification 46. So it had Healing Amp and Evocation Focus on it before, although the numbers for both of those are higher now. And now I have Insightful Magical Sheltering. I did that push to get my crafting levels up so that I could craft that highest tier, those highest tier, like level 275 shards. So I'm level 269 with my Caneth crafting, which is pretty awesome. So I can craft really everything for myself at this point, except not those highest tier bound shards, those minimum level shards, like the minimum level, 31, or they're minimum level 30, but they're like power level 31, 2, 3, and 4. So I couldn't craft those, but everything else, all the stats, all the abilities, everything else I can craft for myself at this point. So I'm really happy to show that just over the course of 2 lives, with what I was able to get just through questing and through selling stuff at the auction house, shard exchange, I was able to build up enough to get my crafting levels this high just on a second lifer. Really awesome. And as I said before, if you're willing to just spend a little bit of DDO points to get some resources, like those bigger boosters, those 35% boosters and the 100% XP pot, I could have gotten even higher. I could have gotten, I'm sure, at least to level 300 with the same other resources that I already used, the same amount of essences. Alright. The torque is going to stay the same for the whole series. The Diamond of Festive Wisdom +2 in there, the Epic Torque. Pansophic Circlet, and this is going to stay the same until level 28 when I get the Legendary version. I'd like to have a Sapphire of False Life 35 in there, which I believe is a level 24 augment, but I don't have one of those. I haven't found one at the auction house, so stick with the 30 for now. The goggles are the same. I did craft Insightful Wisdom 5 on there. I can't remember if I had that on there last episode or not, but I figured why the hell not? It's 2 more than what's on my armor, so it gives me plus 1 more to my DC of, like, my Earthquake, for example. And these goggles will stay the same until, well, I actually don't know what I'm going to do. Once I get to level 29, hopefully I'll have the armor, which will cover Insightful Wisdom, and hopefully I'll have the Cloak, which will cover Insightful Evocation Focus and Wisdom, so that means the only thing on here that will be of value at level 29 is the Sapphire Crushing Waveguard. I look to see what I can craft with Cane of Crafting. Unfortunately, there's just not a lot of options. I mean, it's like Wisdom, Insightful Wisdom, and Evocation Focus, and like I'm not going to need those at that point, so really this becomes the first slot to start. You know, if you're going to go with like Legendary Greensteel, for example, the Goggles is going to be the first slot that you can occupy with Legendary Greensteel, because there aren't any really other goggles at endgame for the Druid caster that I think are meaningful. The armor is the same, and that's going to stay the same until I get the Legendary Scales of the Exile at level 29. The Epic Braces of Wind is new, so this is the ones I had left over from last life that are fully upgraded to Tier 3, so they have higher stats like Magnetism, Lightning Lore. I think it's higher dodge, and I've got it slotted up with Draconic Soul Gem that gives me some resistances to all the different elements except for Sonic, and that Diamond of Spellcraft 11 in there as well. The ring is the same as I showed before. I can't remember if I had the Topaz of Power 200 in there, but that's just 50 more spell points over what the Torque has. And then I have a Topaz of Power 250 that I'm going to slot up in there at level 28. I will be recrafting this, though, at level 26, and that will be Constitution 12 and higher sheltering. And I'm also going to put Insightful Physical Sheltering on there, too. So I'm looking forward to that next level. The boots are the same. I should probably start checking the auction house for the Epic version. I don't know that I'm going to do anything else with this. You know, it's just a nice place to have Striding and Ghostly, a nice layer of defense there with the Ghostly. Hey, it's a source of dexterity, got the Mythic boost on there for the extra little bonus, so I'm pretty happy with that for now. The gloves are the same. I might go with the legendary Blurfinger gloves. I do have a set of those that I pulled while I was crafting Into the Mist. I do have it slotted up as Sapphire of Resistance 7. I'm not sure if that was their last level. That might be new, because I might have had a Resistance 6 in there before. Band of Insightful Commands is still the same, as is the Thrumming Spark Cord. I'd really like to farm out a legendary version of this for endgame, but I did not run through the Ravenloft quests, so I'm not flagged for Wrath of the Earth, which is where this comes from. I've just been kind of watching the LFMs and hoping that I can jump in one and then maybe get lucky enough to pull. We'll see. And the Cloak of Flames is the same as I had last level. It does say level 25 though. Wonder if I changed augments. I think I might have put the Globe of True Imperial Blood in there. That might be new, because I think it's a level 25 augment. I think that colorless slot was empty last level. The shield is the same. I have the legendary version ready to go at level 29, and the Wild Frost is the same. I have the legendary version ready to go at level 29 as well. There are no feats to mention at level 25. I will mention a couple other pieces of gear. Because I was running low on pots, well, because I did the web chain 1, 2, and 3, I was able to get some more commendations, so I got 6 more drafts of Sparkling Apple Cider to help extend my mana pool when I'm running low. I did pull a major pot along the way, and I still have one of my store pots that I got from a gold roll or a dice roll, daily roll. But I did pick up, I had a couple of medium Ebron Dragon Shards, and then I had 4 of the small ones. So I traded the 4 smalls for another medium, give me 3, and then you can trade 3 of the mediums to David Turner and get this Shard Trinket of Pneumatic Enhancement, which has 20 charges of major Pneumatic Enhancement. That's basically 20 major pots. Once they're used up, it's gone, but I've been going through pots, and so I wanted to have something that I can fall back on if I need to drink pots, because I was running low on my others. So, I think the more popular purchase with 3 medium Ebron Dragon Shards is the 20% XP pot, but I already have XP pots that I haven't been using for this project, so I was very happy to use my medium Ebron Dragon Shards for this. I'm also using potions of superior efficacy now. I had just greater efficacy before, but these are the level 25 versions. You can get these from the House K shop called Liquid Charm. This gives me plus 15 alchemical bonus to universal spell power for 1 minute. And I do want to emphasize that that does stack with the Commendation of Valor spell power potions, which says plus 25 alchemical bonus to universal spell power. And then I have 100 potions of Superior Freeze. These are also the level 25 cold ones. These give 25 alchemical bonus to cold spell power for 3 minutes. And so if I want to go a little bit over and above just on the cold spell power, I can drink one of those. I showed this before, just going to show it again. You can double click on your Commendations of Valor and get some nifty potions as well as your hearts and stuff. Right here is the potions of spell power, just 35 commendations, so I was able to get a pretty good sized stack of those going. You can also get these pots from the shop in House P, but interestingly, the highest tier ones, the highest level ones, the 25s, don't appear in that shop unless you've done the Delira's chain, which I didn't on this tune, but they are going to be in the House K shop, and they must be coded differently because the ones from House P and the ones from House K don't seem to stack with each other. So I had some of the superior freeze pots left over from the last life, which I had gotten from House P, and they didn't stack with these that I just got from the House K shop. Okay, let's get to the quest. Okay, here we go. R1. I really don't know how this is going to go, and I've actually already failed once, which brings up an important point. Quest familiarity is such an important part of being successful in Reaper mode, and I've spent most of my time in Heroics over the last 2 years since Reaper mode came out, since racial reincarnation has become a thing, so my knowledge of epic quests has surprisingly diminished. I remember when I was doing the web chain on this tune, there were some things that I struggled to remember. And even this quest, even though I had done it a bunch of times years ago, just remembering where all the mobs are, I don't. And so those 3 casters that are right before that first door, they smoked me. And I ended up getting attacked from both sides because I forgot there were more Yonti down there. And let's see if I can play a little bit smarter this time. I'm going to make a Yugo pot. And one of those spell power pots. And we're going to go for it. See if I can feel my way through it. I tell you what, it's great, a Fear Reaper. Gianthold was discouraging for me. That Gianthold really beat me down, and it has made me a little timid to solo these R1s at this point in epics. And then I just died, trying this one the first time, and so we'll give it our best try, but it is rough going these last couple levels, at least trying to solo. Again, in a group, I would feel totally comfortable. And that is what this build is designed for, is group play. Alright, let's see if I can get some of these Yonti to come up and play ball up here. Take them out first before I deal with those casters down there. All these guys attack me from behind while those 4 casters just smoke me. He slipped in the sleet storm. Earthquake's hitting well. DC at 59, pretty happy about that. Give this shaman what for? And that was just all the SLAs. That was one round of all the SLAs. Let's see if that'll finish them off. Close. One more call lightning did it. The first time I just ran down here and was just getting attacked from all sides, and that wasn't working. Just too many spells being cast on me. But you know, that time approaching it a little more cautiously, no problem. Soul, yep. Alright, this can be the big test right here. Let's go ahead and drink that pot too. A lot of mobs up here, and I am going to probably stupidly try to do them all. Ooh, I gotta get those shamans. The other shaman's dead, and so is that one. Alright. Woo! Something's painful. I made a video of this before where I kited everything together, but that was, I think, it was on Epic Elite, and I think that was back when the level cap was 28. Whole freaking room. Can we get away with being a smartass and trying to kite the whole room together? I don't know. We're trying it. Lost soul, thank you. Earthquake's hitting real well. And that's a good thing. Finish him off with the burst. And if I get hit. Alright. Well, that went well. Ooh, shit. Double Reaper. I didn't even see what kind of the other one was. Oh, two was it 2 Fear Reapers? We'll take them out with the SLAs. That was one, not even one full round of SLAs took out that Fear Reaper. It's just R1, right? Yeah, just R1. Definitely challenging on this second lifer. You know, you just gotta... I feel like I just gotta take it, you know, take it in, you know, bite-sized chunks instead of wanting to kite the whole dungeon together. But then again, I did practically that whole room, that last room, at once. Oh, there's another shaman. The leaves proc, so I put another Spring's Resurgence on me. Ooh, he's got me dotted. Let's just go with the big heal. I threw a Greater Creeping Cold on him, and he'll finish him off with the SLAs. Okay. And there's a shrine there. Let's get that door open before we die. That's all the SLAs and a Greater Creeping Cold. See what happens. Just step around the corner. No sweat. Bobble. Can't remember if there are any stealthing ones down here. What's going on here? Oh, I want to get that shadow mark. Oh, he's going down. Ooh, couple lost souls. Nice. Take those. And let's go ahead and use up the rest of this mana by... Ooh. Bombarding these guys from above. Getting divine punished. And I do not want to get multiple stacks of that crap. Lots of shamans down there. Let's go ahead and try to be smart with our mana. And use some of these clickies up. Maybe we can take out one more shaman with our little bit of mana here. Can't target that guy. I think that guy's going to be out of reach. I can hit him with the ray spell, but that's it. It looks like that's all I can see. Okay, time to use the shrine. Hey, didn't I open that? Did that door close? I don't remember that door closing. Rewind the tape. Because I think I have video evidence of me opening that door. I'm gonna go make an angry forum post. Because that's what you do, right? If you don't like something about the game, you go make an angry forum post. All capital letters. Threatening litigation. That you're gonna get all your friends to cancel their accounts. That's what the kids do. Okay. Let's just take care of this guy. Yep. One lever. Famine Reaper. Just be patient and we'll use the SLAs. And we'll die because of a poison dot or something? Or is he just hitting that hard? I didn't notice. Alright, where's that Fear Reaper? I don't know. Who's shooting at me? He's gotta die. That was one round. It was every SLA. Let's see if it takes him out. It didn't take out that last one, but it was close. Really depends on how big the creeping cold dots hit. Nope, just shy of it. So finish him off with the Call Lightning. I guess it's time to go down, huh? Ooh, I think it's time to drink another one of these pots. And another one of these pots. Alright, we're getting close, but we're not out yet. Still got that Bowels to fight. Oh, she's rough too. Yeah. We're gonna get kitey. Yes, we are. I think there's a bunch more over here, yep. Fear Reaper's got to go. Two lost souls, that's helpful. Okay, so we got that shrine, and I could go back for the previous shrine too, the one that's locked. I got a bell of opening that I can get to that if I have to, but we're gonna save that shrine. Hopefully take out all this stuff. Hopefully. We'll drink that pot. Here's what I'm gonna do. remember her being really, really rough. I thought there were others here, though. Keep the examination window open. Just her? I guess it's just gonna be a caster battle. Let's see who's got more stamina. I'm gonna drink a protection from evil potion. I can't remember if she does command or not, but I don't want to find out. It's gonna be close. She wants me. Let's wait for the spell power boost, and then do the burst. And the dots. That's all affected by the spell power boost. Let's go hit the bobble, because we're gonna need it. Cold spray. Oh, so close. I don't have enough spell points. No. But she's right there. Whew. That was toit. Toit like a toiga. That's not the end. I could have drank a mana pot, but I hate to do that. You seem a decent fellow. I hate to kill you. You seem a decent fellow. I hate to die. Princess Bride. Okay, I think we just got like 3 or 4 ways of like pirates. Oh look, I knew there was more dudes. Totally. I knew it. Does one of them drop a key, or do I need to even kill those? I can't ever remember. Well, that was just silly. I did not intend to pull the boss without spawning that other stuff. It just happened. I don't even know if I knew you could do that. I just learned something. Famine Reaper. Ooh, Carnage Reaper. That's fun. Infernal Pact. Let's go ahead and throw the Greater Creeping Cold on him. We don't need any stupid champions hitting us. See the last dude? Hell yeah. Cool. How long did it take us? 23 minutes? I guess that's not bad. You know, so it took me 2 tries. And like I said, familiarity with the content is so very important to being successful in Reaper mode, and forgetting how, where the mob, just remembering like where all the mobs are and what the best places to be, and stuff like that is really huge. So having forgotten so much of the epic stuff, that I paid the price in that first attempt. So, but we got it done the second try. I'm pretty happy about that. Now I'm off to take level 26. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions about my videos, you can respond on YouTube, and if you have any questions about my build, you can respond to my build post in the Druid forum. And in every video description of this episode are links to my build post.